here, physical therapist. Today we're going to kind of chat about the relationship of your core, your pelvic floor, and your diaphragm. We've chatted a little bit about the diaphragm and how it relays into exercises and how it is important for you to be able to breathe appropriately for all aspects of life, not just stress, but for exercise and for everything else as well. Well, your core actually plays a role in that. If you don't have good core muscles or deep core muscles and you're not able to incorporate using your diaphragm with your core, then you're not going to be able to get that full appropriate function that we're looking for. And then a lot of us look over the pelvic floor as well, and we shouldn't do that because you've got your diaphragm, you've got your core muscles, especially those deep core muscles, and your pelvic floor, and that makes our deep system, and they should be able to move together when we're breathing, when we're doing exercise. Now, I posted a blog post on my page not too long ago about why kegels are not for everyone. I've also shared a video from a colleague of mine, Buffy Stinchfield, and I want to make that apparent that you should not be doing kegels if you have any type of pain in the pelvic floor, if you have any pulling or abnormal pressures and pulling, things like that, like scar tissue pulling, anything like that in the lower abdomen, if you're having pain with intercourse, if you're having pelvic pain, and some other things, go to my blog to kind of check that out. But if you're having any of those, don't try to kegel. So what I'm saying about the deep system is before you do core exercise, you should actually control your pelvic floor first, get your breathing pattern down, and then go into that core exercise. Because if you think about it, if you're not controlling your pelvic floor, you don't have nice strength down there, then when you start to go up into this core exercise, you're going to be pushing pressure this way. So now everything is increasing and pushing more into that pelvic floor without the bowl of your body being controlled, and that's not always what we need or what we want. So you want to make sure that you pay attention to that. But again, don't do those if you're having pain in the pelvic region. If you are having any type of pelvic pain, let me know, and I would love to connect you with a pelvic floor PT. So again, core exercise is extremely important. So we've talked about the diaphragm, and then we want to talk about the core. The core needs to be split up into several different aspects of core exercise. You can't just go into doing planks and doing bicycle crunches and doing sit-ups and all this other stuff. You've got to start from the beginning. You got to, one, be able to find your core. You've got to be able to work on deep core musculature. You've got to be able to figure out where that deep core is. What is my deep core? What are the muscles that are on the front of the spine versus the ones on the back? What are the muscles that are behind the six-pack muscles? Those are very important. So you've got muscles such as transversus abdominis, which is one of the most important muscles for that deep system control that you want to start to kind of get control of. Now, most people will call that your corset or your bracing muscle. I do not recommend you walk around bracing all the time. That's actually going to be really detrimental to you long term. We are just utilizing it for stabilization and core control along with pelvic floor control during your progression into that normalized core exercise. Now, I firmly believe that once you get control of your diaphragm, your core, and your pelvic floor, and you learn how to coordinate and incorporate them all together, I firmly believe that there's no reason why you won't be able to get back to your normal activity. You just have to be able to figure that out first, okay? Now, specifically, if you have any questions, please let me know. I just wanted to let you guys get in on the know about kind of where I'm coming from when I'm throwing in all of this, because remember, my specialty is pelvic floor PT, so that's one of my favorite things to chat about and kind of incorporate, so I'm excited to bring some more of that to the table. I just really wanted to talk about that deep system. It's very important, so go back to my videos about the breathing, pay attention to those, and then look at the core, and then think about those, and then look at the pelvic floor and think about that. But remember, kegels are not for everybody, so don't go squeezing if you're not sure why you're doing it. Let us know if you have any questions. Let me know if I can help you find a pelvic PT in your area. Otherwise, I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day.